that submission, it means that I have finished my first year of uni, which is insane that I actually finished it and I probably haven't been kicked out. But since I have no more work, I have decided to do a little project over summer. So my project is to vlog a little bit every day of my summer and upload, because I want to document this summer, considering it's going to be one of the freest ones I've had. I'm not going anywhere with my parents, I don't have many plans, so I have a whole summer to plan out for myself. And I have May, June, July and August all to plan out. So, I have a few objectives to complete this summer. My first objective is to vlog every day in summer. Second objective is that I want to make a short film this summer. Don't know what it's gonna be, don't know when I'm gonna do it, don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I want to do it. My third objective is that I want to go to the beach one day with my friends. My fourth objective, I want to at least read 5 books this summer. I might come up with other objectives later in the summer, because I've only got 4 so far. Anyway, my first day of summer is now. I've done my final submission, which was a report about security stuff. Also, I find it really interesting, the entire US hacking scandal with Russia was all started with a typo. Basically, someone mistyped illegitimate as legitimate, and that caused the entire hacking scandal, because then they were able to get into the emails because it said it was a legitimate email, and look where that got you. Typos are important. Grammar is important, because you can bring down someone's entire US presidency campaign with one. But my plans for my first day of summer are I'm gonna go out tonight with some of my friends. I'm excited because I haven't gone out in a while. That is my outfit there on my bed. It's black, obviously it's black. It's black, of course it's black, it's Sophie, it's black. I went out and I didn't wear flats. I regret it. Day 2 of this project, and I'm feeling not hungover, surprisingly enough. I'm going to see Guardians of the Galaxy today. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I get to go out with dinner with my family, which means that I don't have to pay for things, and it means that I don't have to make food, even though I wouldn't even be making food, I'd just buy a meal deal. I shall tell you my feelings of Guardians of the Galaxy after I go see it. Guardians of the Galaxy. Some top notch. Good shit. The Yondu, the one with the arrow, oh, so good. I haven't got anything else planned for today, apart from I'm gonna build a Lego set. I'm late for work. Whoops. I just finished work. I'm wearing no makeup. This is a real great day. You can always tell what kind of work day I've had when these little bits of hair. Yeah. Tiring work day. You can probably tell from my voice. But anyway, I need to put makeup on because I need to film a video. I'm gonna film a video about leaving. Last minute decision. After my parents visited me yesterday, I decided that I was gonna move out on Saturday because I've got a holiday from work. So I won't be working Saturday, and it works out well for everyone else. So, yeah. And this is my last night, because I'm staying with them tomorrow night. So this is my last night in uni halls. It's weird how attached I've become to this place, because even though it's really kind of shitty, my shower still doesn't stay at constant temperature. I've still got a sprinkler tap. I have a stain on one of my curtains that has been here since I moved in. I have the wobbly toilet seat. Despite all that, I found some good friends here, and 2 of which I'm moving in with. It's where I've had existential crises, where I have my whole personal crisis, and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'm supposed to be going out for a flat dinner. Don't know if that's happening. We shall see. Right, so I mentioned earlier I was going to make a video about my feelings of moving out, but I didn't have time. I'm too tired. I have to pack. While I'm doing my facial routine, I'm going to tell you all of my feelings of moving out. So basically, it's a really weird kind of, I feel very, like, nostalgic and also kind of meh about it, to be honest. I've never lived away from home like this. I've obviously been like away on holidays and stuff like that where I've kind of had to fend for myself at least a little bit, but this is the first time I really had to make decisive decisions, like, oh, what am I gonna eat for dinner tonight, or like, oh, am I actually gonna go to class today, and stuff kind of like that. And obviously we all know how the class one went. I have discovered a lot about myself while I've been living in this room, and I feel like that in itself makes it a momentous place for me, because I've kind of figured myself out a little bit more. I kind of know a bit more about myself. I got diagnosed with depression here, which I talk about in a different video. I don't think this place caused my depression. I think that's been here for a while, but I think it definitely impacted my depression. A lot of things happened while I was here, and I can't really ignore that. A lot of things happened in my personal life while I was here, with kind of friends, growing closer with some of them, you know, kind of understanding people more. I feel like I learned a lot about myself, and I learned a lot about other people around me. I definitely know more about my negative traits because I've had to live with people and they've had to deal with that. But I've also learned a lot about my good things as well. I can create some good things. I'm very proud of the videos I made while I was here. I think some of them are very good. I think I worked hard on definitely like some of the ones with like a lot of information. I definitely worked hard on getting the right information. I didn't want to be giving wrong facts because I would have been doing disservice to the actual thing itself, like, especially with the women in STEM one. I'm not as proud of the stuff that I made in my first semester. I definitely was trying to get to grips with things, so it makes more sense that my first semester work wasn't as great as my second semester work. I know I'm trying to make a serious conversation while I look like this. It's very strange to be leaving here, especially so abruptly. I expected to be staying here for like another 2 weeks or so. It'll be good to get away from here, even though I've got to come in for work and stuff like that. I will be coming out to Dundee, but obviously it'll be in a different kind of setting, and I won't be here for living, I'll be here for working, and usually people keep work and living away from each other. It'll be nice to get away from the here, because it, like, obviously, since I come here for university, whatever I'm here, I'm like, okay, uni work. There's a couple times I went home, and I'm like, okay, my head's back in, well, a reasonably right place. I'm better adjusted for when I come back. Nostalgic and meh at the same time is basically how I feel about this. I will remember this place. I'll miss it in the way that I miss work after deadlines. Especially with programs and me, that's how I feel. I'm like, oh, I kind of put my soul into that, essentially. A bit of me, like a Horcrux. This, oh, that's what it is. This place is a Horcrux. There'll always be a piece of me there, but I probably won't care about it that much. I'm pretty sure Tom Riddle didn't care about some of the things he turned into a Horcrux. Like, he probably didn't care about Ravenclaw's diadem that much, or Helga Hufflepuff's cup. Not all Horcruxes are created equally. I feel like that should be my saying now. Not all something are created equally. Like, not all lectures are created equally. Not all Horcruxes are created equally. Not all uni halls are created equally. Some people have lavish uni halls. Like, they have double beds, and they have, like, whole setups, and I had what I have. I think that's the best analogy I can come up with it. My uni hall's room is a shitty Horcrux. I put a bit of myself into it, but if Harry Potter killed it, I wouldn't be that mad because I have some better ones like Nagini. I need to pack, and I don't think I'm making much sense. So blank. I'm not allowed to take that with me because technically that's not mine. I keep on losing my keys. And I keep on almost being late for work. There was a dead bird on the road. That's exactly how I feel right now. So I officially moved out today. Joke's on me, because I forgot to change the address for my Birchbox, so I still have to go back. So I haven't handed my keys in yet, but I'm basically moved out. I also got my hair done today, so it's not as dead on the ends. I really want to dye it a weird colour, because my hairdresser has found how I can not kill my hair and dye it blue, but the thing is, now with my job, I can't dye my hair weird colours, which kinda sucks. I had a nice night last night, decided not to vlog anything because I just wanted to have a nice non-stressful night, which I watched Pushing Daisies, which if you haven't seen, good show. Pushing Daisies. Top notch. Great. I have a lot to unpack. I also remember I left 2 things in my room back in my halls. I left my 2 makeup bags, so I'm gonna have to go back and get them when I go pick up my Birchbox. But it's okay, because one of my flatmates is still living there, so she can just tell me when the Birchbox arrived and when I have to go up for one of my work shifts, so I can just go pick it up. My succulent made it. I feel like I need to name my succulent, but I have no names for it. I have work tomorrow, though. I don't want to really go to work. I'd rather just obviously stay at home. I don't think anyone really wants to go to work unless they love their job. I don't think a lot of people love their job. Because my contract for my job runs up on the 4th of June. And they've said that I can become a casual worker, which is basically because they know that I'm a student and I don't live in Dundee, they kind of expect me not to want to work over the summer. But I only live like an hour away from Dundee, so I could theoretically become like a full-time worker there. But I've decided, for depression reasons, and also because I want to have a fun summer, that I'm going to become a casual worker if they give me the choice. Which I'm hoping they do. They should give me the choice. If they don't give me the choice, I'm going to be really mad. So basically, whenever they can phone me up with shifts, and I can take them if I want to, and if I don't want to take them, I can just say no, and there's no problem. It's not like, oh, if you don't take enough shifts, then you won't have a job to come back to. No, it's not like that, which I'm really happy about. Because if it was, then I'd be taking many more shifts than I really should be. That means that I'm going to have even more of a summer to do, so I need to come up with new objectives. I actually have a whiteboard here at home, so I'm going to write up my objectives, and hopefully I can get those all done over the summer. My summer is upon me. I feel like my summer hasn't really started until I finish work, but my summer has started. I am home now. I'm going to actually miss that pin board. I think that was probably the best thing about my room from uni. I think the pin board was the pièce de résistance. I do have to now tidy all of the stuff that I've brought back, and my mum says I should probably put it in boxes straight away, which is going to be fun. Moving in and out, moving in and out, moving in and out. That's going to be my life for the next couple of years. Okay, obviously, first objective, vlog every day of summer. From Tuesday, obviously, till whenever I go back. Can't remember the date. Probably will figure it out soon. Second objective, make a short film. Don't know how, don't know when, don't know what yet, but I will hopefully make this short film. I don't know if that one's achievable because I've never made a short film before, and also I have no clue what I would do it on, but the idea is there. Third, I want to go to the beach one day with my friends. Very achievable goal. It's only a one-day thing. Fourth, I want to read at least 5 books this summer because it's a thing that I do really like doing, so I think that I should set aside the time. Fifth objective, one that I've just come up with, a new objective. I got a sewing machine for Christmas because I want to make my own clothing. I'm a very weird size. I'm bigger in my chest than I am in my waist. I want to make something that kind of fits me properly. Sixth objective, I want to go see my sister and go down and take a road trip to her. Probably with some of my friends, because my friends are fucking awesome. I don't have a date yet. Whoa! Oh, Sophie's wearing a bright colour. I have woken up for work and I'm really tired, but I've now got to get dressed and get ready for work. I shall see you when I get in the car. Right, I gotta do this quick because I'm gonna be late for work if I don't. I just got a new CDs for my car. I got the two Child Concertos because I really like them. Because I need to get hype and ready for work, I'm gonna put on Hamilton, because what's hyper than this? Probably a lot of things, but for me it's pretty hype. My shift doesn't start for another 25 minutes, so I have 25 minutes that I can sit and wait in the car park of my hotel. Yay, work. Hopefully it's not really busy today. It probably is going to be cool because it's a Sunday. The day of rest. I'm not resting though. I'm housekeeping. So I just finished work. At my work, they have a barrier. I was told earlier that I could get a card for the barrier, but apparently you can only get it after you finish your probationary period, which is like another 2 weeks off for me. I'm gonna be having to drive in and validate my parking ticket at reception every time I work. I'm gonna go get that validated now. I actually love the person at reception that validated my parking ticket today, because they decided, because of the bullshitness, that they validated it for the rest of the month, which means that I'll have the card by the time that it runs out. I'm just gonna go home now to my loving family. Also, don't tell me that that's not a Triforce, okay? Literally parked further away so I don't have to park close to it. These cookies, so good. Because my sister is amazing and she knows I just finished my first year of uni and have so far passed all my modules, but since I have an amazing sister, and since she's lovely and has a very proper job, look what I got. She bought this for me. Oh, she's the best. And this is probably one of the books I'll read over the summer. It's all about the creation of the show Hamilton. But it's weird that today, the day I mentioned Hamilton to you guys, that I got this book. It's like all like torn on the side, like it has texture. And it's really pretty, and like, look at the spine! Look at this beautiful spine, it looks like a proper old book, and it makes me happy. I have the best sister. If you think you have the best sister, you're wrong. My sister's better. So I'm gonna go now have a shower, because I'm really sweaty, because work is hard, and I'm a housekeeper, so I have to move a lot. When I'm more, not presentable, but when I feel cleaner, I'm gonna talk about the whole moving fiasco. I am now clean and it feels so nice. I feel so happy to be nice, smelly again. Basically what happened with my moving out. On Thursday I mentioned that I was packing up most of my stuff to move out on the Friday. Turns out I was wrong. It was the Saturday we were moving all my stuff out. And we didn't have long to move all my stuff out. We left the caravan motorhome park at, like, I don't know when. But we had lunch en route back to my place. We got to my place about 2, 3. And basically just packed and packed and packed and packed and packed. I had a lot of it packed. I didn't have my kitchen stuff packed though, because I didn't know how to pack that, because I didn't have any boxes or anything to put stuff in. My mum helped me pack that, but then that's where the stress came in, that she was getting mad at me because I hadn't packed all of it, and then she was also getting mad that I didn't know what I was doing, and then it just went very sour very fast. But we got everything moved out. My 2 makeup bags, I left them in my flat, so I have to go back and get them when I go get my Birchbox, which my flatmate is going to update me on. So I'll probably go back on Thursday and pick that up, and hopefully my Birchbox will have arrived by then. But that was a really stressful day. I'm not going to film. I'll film tomorrow though, because I haven't got anything else to do. I've got all Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday 3. I'm working Thursday to Sunday, which isn't the greatest. You take what you're given. I'm just going to hang about tonight. I think I'll probably watch Supergirl. Supergirl's a really good show too. That Yankee Candle is another coming home present kind of thing. If you've ever been to Disney World, I think Disney World's the only place that has it. If you've ever been to the Magic Kingdom, Dole Whip smells exactly like Dole Whip, and it's amazing. I'm heading to bed because I'm real tired. Plans for tomorrow are to get the rest of the stuff out of the motorhome, because we don't have all of it, and to film that video. But I can't film it until I have all my stuff for the caravan. I don't have all of my makeup, I don't have all of my face stuff. I haven't had my moisturizer for over like a couple days now, and it's actually stressing me because this is why I think this is why I'm breaking out, to be perfectly honest. I have had this video and scripted for a while, and I just want to film it because I needed to wait until I got home because I don't have all of the stuff for the costumes, and I know that I have that stuff here. So it'll go Tuesday to Tuesday, so I'm going to hopefully post this on Tuesday, so I might edit tomorrow as well. But I can't do that until I have all my own stuff as well, because I put my hard drive in somewhere, and I don't know where that is, so I'm going to have to go find that. So I'm going to have to sort stuff as well. Time to get the rest of my stuff! Yay! I have it! I can't find my blending sponge. I think I must have left it in the motorhome. I finally put moisturizer on, and it feels so good. Oh, I'm so mad that I don't have my blending sponge because I don't like using my fingers, so I'm going to have to use my fingers today, which isn't going to be fun. I might just go out and buy one, to be perfectly honest, because that one was getting really grotty and it was breaking apart. I'm partway through my makeup. I just applied my foundation with fingers, and obviously since I'm not using a blending sponge, I didn't have to use as much, so I kind of overcompensated. Basically, because I'm so fucking pale, I can't find any shades light enough. And so I just have to buy what makeup I think is good, and then I have to buy this, which is a lightening thing. So it's shade adjusting drops, and it's a lighten, and it's basically just like pure white pink pigment so that I can lighten my foundations. And this is the foundation that I use. This is the lightest colour they have, and it still doesn't match my skin, and it kind of, with the lightening drops, with quite a few, it does kind of match my skin. But like, dude, why do you have no colours that match pale skin? Too pale. I'm too pale. I'm too pale. And it hurts. Why are you in the car, Sophie? I hear you ask. Why are you going out and why are you driving? Oh, maybe you're already going to go and pick up that blending sponge that you said you were going to buy. No. It's not my plan, actually. My plan is I can't find my hard drive, and it has all of my YouTube stuff on it. It has all my scripts, so that means I can't film unless I have it. It has all my work on it. It has all my uni stuff on it. I really panic when I don't have it because it is so integral to my life now, even though I only bought it this year. If I don't have my hard drive, I don't have a lot of the stuff, and my mom's like, why didn't you have a backup copy? Because I put everything on my hard drive because my hard drive has a big disk space, whereas my laptop doesn't, and I don't want to clog my laptop up and make it run slowly, so I put everything on my hard drive instead, so that it just is on there, and that means that my computer can run as fast as possible because my computer's not that great. Also, I'm wearing this hat. This hat is actually supposed to be part of one of my costumes for my video. I'm being a bit of a scummy character when I'm using this hat, so I don't hope I ruin it because it's really fucking cool. If you can't see, it's a really fucking cool hat. I'm now going to Dundee to go pick up that. Probably won't be able to buy a blending sponge because it's too late to buy anything, even though it looks pretty bright outside. So I'm gonna go do that and go and see if I can find my hard drive. If I can, hopefully my Birchbox has arrived so that I don't have to go back to my flat again. So I'm just basically gonna do a double round, pick up the two makeup bags that I remember leaving, and hopefully I find my hard drive there. If I do, shame on me for losing it and leaving it at my flat. Or if it's not there, then shame on me for not noticing that they packed it. I got it. It was under my bed. Because I'm smart. I have it, and my two makeup bags. Everything is good. I have everything now, and now I'm missing a bit of makeup here. You can't really see it as much on camera, but in real life, it's really bad because of my sunglasses, which now have makeup all over them. I'm not stressed anymore because I now know where my hard drive is, and I can now make a video, but it depends on how light it is when I get home. I might not make it today because I didn't have my hard drive, but now I do, so I can make it tomorrow if I have time. But I'm gonna edit this video and hopefully this will be up tomorrow. So I'll have something. I'm a mess. I'm at Tesco and now I'm kind of more calm, but I'm gonna go pick something up. I'm gonna go probably pick up some sweets. I'm keeping my sunglasses on because I look cool. Also, fun fact about these ones, they have Mickey Mouses on them. This is how badly I park, so far away from Tesco. I feel like now it's just a common courtesy for you to park this far away from people because I feel bad that I parked so badly. I just got a classic case of blame the youth with the weird hat. When I was going out of Tesco, there was another couple coming out at the same time as me, and the alarm went off. So when I went in, the guy kind of clocked me when I came in. Like, he was looking at me directly when I came into the store. So I just kept on walking, like, I didn't care. I was like, okay, I'm only buying like £1 worth of sweets. I don't really care. Whatever. Okay, here's the thing as well that instantly made me think he was coming towards me because he knew I was a youth. Well, I'm not even a youth. I don't even look like... I'm not like edgy. I'm just wearing a Majora's Mask hat. So he went past the couple straight to me, and like he had to go past them. It wasn't like a case of I was the first person that he could get to. They were in front of me. He went to me and I took out my sweets, and then the couple, while he was about to check my receipt, go back through and the alarm goes off again. He went, okay, sorry. And then I'm just like, mate, I'm not stealing £1 sweets. I'm really mad just like that. It's so obvious that he had just a vendetta. Well, not a vendetta, but he just immediately was just like, oh, this person's gonna make trouble. And I didn't. I'm not that type of person. I'm like one of the biggest squares you'll ever meet. I'm such a big square. So it's like 1:15 in the morning and I'm about to go to bed. But I didn't edit this, so I'm gonna edit tomorrow and hopefully post tomorrow. But I realised I needed to sign off this, so that's been my first week of summer.